Well, in continuing with immigration, and this to a certain extent kind of follows up a little bit with what we're trying to conclude with, you know, one of the things that's been discussed in terms of immigration reform is creating some way of creating a pathway of legalization for immigrants who are illegal immigrants who are currently here. Now, what would your position be on such an approach of trying to create a pathway for illegal immigrants who are currently in the United States?
Again, we're a nation of laws, and we should follow the law, and that law should not punish those people that are trying to come in through a legal channel. So I think if we have a system, a unified approach, as I just mentioned, that some of these people will self-deport. What's happening in Arizona right now, by the way, I think states have to step into the fray. The federal government's going to ignore its responsibility. But what has to happen is that if you remove the incentives for illegal immigration, people will self-deport, get in the back of the line, and then you're not disadvantaging those people that are following the law. My opinion is we are a nation of immigrants. I am not anti-immigrant. I think we should continue to have legal immigration in this country. It's part of who we are. And we shouldn't just say you have to be wealthy to come into this country. We should continue to be a nation of immigrants. But if we make it so that employers then have to bond if they want to bring somebody in, they're responsible for those people. If we make a system so that those who have come in first and have paid the cost and the expenses and the application fee, and they qualify, we have to have a specific criteria. We should also respond to them within a 12-month period. I think that's a more coherent system. I believe people will self-deport. If they want to continue to come here and enjoy the benefits of citizenship, they will get in the back of the line. If they don't and they want to go back to their country of origin, that's fine as well. But it's not just the immigrants' problem. I think the federal government has a huge responsibility on this issue. So they have to share some of the burden. That means we may need to give a period of time, once you put a unified system in place like this, a period of time where people can do that and make their plans available and move back to the back of the line and come through in a more legal way. They want to do that. They should want to do it because we're a nation of laws. They should want to come in through legal channels.
I'm categorically opposed to amnesty in any of its forms. I say I oppose it in any of its forms because, you know, its most familiar form is that which our president is trying to foist upon us right now, which scares me to death, which would give citizenship to everyone who's here illegally right now. We should recognize this for what it is, which is a very thinly veiled attempt to thwart the conservative progress we're going to make this year in 2010. This is a different election year we've ever seen. The Republicans will retake the majority in both houses of Congress, and it's going to make what happened in 1994 look like a Sunday picnic. One of the few things that could interfere with that would be granting full citizenship to all these people who are here in violation of our laws. Their gratitude might expectedly be in the direction of that party that gave them that citizenship. So we have to fight that, and I think in the meantime, the rest of us have to pray that that doesn't happen, because that can't happen, because we need the progress we're going to achieve this fall. Now, there are other forms of amnesty that don't involve the granting of citizenship, at least not immediately. When you take someone who's entered our country illegally, who's lived here, worked here in open violation of our laws, and all of a sudden you say, never mind, you can stay. Never mind, we'll give you the benefits as if you had come in the front door. Never mind, you can stay and have these benefits, notwithstanding the fact that many, many people outside the United States have waited patiently for years, have paid the price, still aren't here, and yet you're going to get an advantage that they don't have. If we want any of our people, especially our immigrants, to respect our laws and to help perpetuate the idea that we as a country live under the rule of law, and we have to remember that's what separates us from the animals, that's what makes us great as a country, then we have to enforce our laws, and we can't grant amnesty in any form.